All right, so I've had several questions about how to check grades on your students' Google Classroom. Now, I do want to say that this is my daughter's fifth grade classroom, so it's going to look a little bit different at the high school level, but the layout and the process is still the exact same. So every class that your child is enrolled in will be listed here. All 7 of their classes, 6 of their classes, whatever it is that they're taking, will be listed, and each one will be a different box. Now, you can do a quick gauge of what is due, because you see under math here, she has 2 things that are due at 8 a.m. today. Or I'm sorry, one thing that's due at 8 a.m. today and one thing that's due at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Anything that she needs to complete will be listed right here in the blank spot of the classroom. And notice if I scroll down, she also has stuff that's due for ELA. And that's a quick gauge to know what is due for your child. Now, if you're wanting to go in and check their grades, for example, let's go into her math class so you can see what this looks like. So when you click into the math class, you're going to have 3 tabs up here. It says Stream, Classwork, and People. The Stream is where the teacher will put any announcements that she has, anything like that she wants the whole class to know. But as far as grades go, the one thing that you need to be concerned with is the Classwork tab. So if you click on the Classwork tab, notice how some of these little clipboards are grayed out and some of them are colored. Anything that has a little clipboard next to it is an assignment, okay? Anything with a clipboard next to it is an assignment. And any of the assignments that your student, now notice the difference between these 2 icons. This one looks like it has a little page. That is material, that is notes for your student. Anything that has the clipboard is an actual assignment. And you can see what the due date for these assignments are right over here. See, this one is an assignment and it says no due date. Now, notice here how she has one clipboard that's grayed out and one clipboard that's colored. The one that's grayed out means that she has already submitted that work. So notice that it was due October 7th at 3 p.m. She has already turned it in. Notice how this one right here, it says study guide, it's pink. She still needs to do that one. So it's due tomorrow at 8 a.m. So it tells you when it is due. And the fact that it's still colored means that she has not completed it yet. Now, you can also go in and check their grades for these assignments as well. For example, notice this one. If she clicked on that, you can see here it says turned in. If the teacher has graded that, it will say graded, and you can click on it and get a grade, but she has not graded this one yet. So let's see if we can find one that she has graded. That one's still turned in. Does your math teacher grade things on Google Classroom?
Nope.
Does your English teacher grade things on Google Classroom?
Miss Masaoka does.
Okay. I'm going to go back out to her social studies class so that you can see what it looks like when it's graded. Okay, so if I go to her classwork here, this is Science and Social Studies. Again, notice that things that are already turned in are grayed out, and that's true of every single class. So let's see if she has graded. All right, here we go. Notice here that it says that this assignment has been graded. So I can go to View Assignment. Excuse me. And notice it says Your Work right here, and you can see what your student has submitted here. Okay, and then right over here, it says what the assignment was, and it gives the grade for the assignment. So this is where you can see how your student is doing. Now, if your teacher makes remarks or your student makes remarks on the assignment, you'll be able to see those right over here in the private comments section. And that is just between your student and the teacher. So that's what it looks like when you go in to check grades in Google Classroom. And you can toggle between these classes pretty easy. These 3 lines right over here that I just clicked on give you a list of all of the classes, and you can click between classes, or you can go back to the home screen and click classes that way. Also, if you click the calendar here, it should pull up a calendar that shows you when everything is due for all of the classes. So, and you can go by week, you can go by month, however you would like to view that. So this is a quick and easy way to see what is due for which class, and they're color coded based on the toolbar of the classroom. You can go back to classes. And like I said, this works for any class that you have. Again, notice that she has 2 things due for English, and I can see those right here. She doesn't have anything due for science and social studies right now. She has one thing due for math. She's actually sitting here doing math as we speak. And if I click on those, again, the stream is for any announcements that the teacher makes. The classwork is where you can see what is due and when it's due. And you're looking for those colored clipboards that show you that something has not been turned in yet. So notice again, she has this assignment right here that has not been turned in yet. Notice that this one is grayed out. This one has already been turned in. And that's how you can quickly and easily check your students' Google Classroom to see if they are turning in their work.